Good day, everyone. This is Dude, along with
Kami, hello, and happy spooky month. Today is another one of the treat videos where we have the Cone Castle Starry Sky Sea Salt ice cream here. This is by Sembo.
and this is set 615062.
Yes.
This is actually the first of this series, even though it starts with a 2.
Yeah.
It threw us at first.
It was a little confusing for us too. And interestingly enough, because I usually run across this with Sembo, there's no stickers.
Or decals.
So I guess the spooky
Pardon?
thing is... I guess the spooky thing is about this ice cream that is if you eat it too fast, you get a headache.
Yes.
I'm going to actually flip this so that I can get this centered.
And highlighting something else real quick as Kami starts building up a base to put the cone on. The reason this is called the Cone Castle is the 6 sets that make up this actually end up creating a ice cream castle.
Yes.
So they all transform.
Yes.
Because Dude can't be happy with things just being one type of cute thing.
Yeah,
he wants
apparently.
He wants them to multitask.
I think I said... Yeah. Was that about as much as it sat, I think?
It needed pressed on the one side.
Yeah.
It's fixed now.
It's fixed now. Anywho.
Sorry, I'm looking at the box going... Castle will be interesting to build.
Yes. So this is one of those cases where, you know, hang on to the directions if you happen to run across this, because...
You need the back of it.
You need the... You need the back portion of the directions here.
Yes, it tells you how to break things down.
Yo.
It's also spoilers. Actually, you don't actually have a directions on the back for your set.
Yeah, just ones for...
The castle.
For the castle / reassembly in general, maybe, of like...
Yeah.
Shifting things around for different combinations of flavors.
Yeah, and just forgive us if there's some slow on some of the builds. These are not always the easiest directions to utilize.
Yeah, on the single sheet directions here. They're very rife with multiple steps in a single step.
Yes.
To try and fit everything
in.
Let's see. I think... Okay, that faces the other way based on that picture. So that should face out, and then it clicks into the... Okay, that's an interesting stabilizing feature right there.
Yes.
Turn this over.
So hopefully Spooky Month is treating everyone okay.
Yes.
Dude has had better Spooky Months.
Unfortunately, yes.
But that's neither here nor there. You'll hear me rant because I will have a few streams you probably may have seen.
Yeah.
Yay!
That being said, I think we'll manage.
Yes, we'll be fine. Dude lives on the motto, hope for the best, plan for the worst.
Yeah. So there's a few plans in place.
Yep.
Whatever happens.
Whatever shall be, shall be.
Yes.
Take it one day at a time.
These are all interesting little railing pieces.
Yes.
There's a lot of unique things that I don't recognize as any companies. Like there's a lot of, I think, Sembo original pieces in here potentially.
At least on that fencing.
Yeah.
In particular. That one, however.
This is very familiar to me.
Yes.
Not in this pastel, but as a general. And then this is just standard across
all of them.
All of them. Okay. So we have this portion of the base. We set that aside. Cone.
Now, for anyone who hasn't seen one of our Sembo videos before, it's compatible with Lego, as we have the brick separator off screen.
Yes.
They're a little lighter than Lego, with actually somewhat of a tighter tolerance.
Yeah, we've noticed that across quite a few Sembo sets. If you noticed why the one piece wasn't sitting quite right, it's because I'm used to clicking in Legos and other things with slightly looser tolerances.
Yeah, Lego has the...
You have to put a little more force on that
has
Sembo
the chef's
piece.
Kiss of tolerance.
Yeah,
And
the Goldilocks just right.
Yes. And they did a lot of testing back in the day to figure out the clutch power of the studs.
Yeah, and the exact spacing they wanted for everything, and
yes,
they just haven't fixed what isn't broken. There we are. That's
exactly
what I was going for.
And this is why the Lego system, you can take the oldest sets and they'll still be compatible with the modern sets.
Yes. Now, some of the pieces, based on how plastic ages, might not be the ones you want to use, but the clutch power is going to be about the same.
Yes.
Is the point of this presentation.
But anyway, yeah, Sembo, a little lighter in feel of the brick, but tighter gripping.
Yes.
So they're not bad quality by any means.
So, I need to slip this in here. Ooh.
Yeah,
that was a
crunch.
Fit. That was a crunch as much as it was a snap.
Yeah. We didn't record any of these out of order.
Not at all.
We didn't do the second one first and the first one second or something.
Okay, I think that's properly seated now. Dude, if you could check that, though.
Yes.
Okay, that does seem to be correct.
Yeah,
okay.
That was a very easy.
All right.
Yes.
As dude double checks. Yeah. Future.
Oh no, I've broken the continuum again. Because that one is getting posted second.
Ah, this is the piece I need. This, slight curved slope-ish piece, I think. No, that isn't. That actually isn't. What is the piece I need here? I need that, but it's, like, attached from the side.
Can I see
like, it needs to be sitting like that according to the directions. Oh, no, I see what it is. Okay. I see what I'm looking at wrong.
Okay.
It's a multi-step thing.
Yeah.
Right over my head. It's gonna be fixed.
But yeah, we have these treats in between, right now, some spooky flowers.
Yes.
Because Block Tech was a tricking off.
Yeah. We're a little iffy on the Block Tech.
Yeah. They're unique.
They're unique. The price point, I can't say they're awful, but they're not going to be my choice for
Dude's
anything.
A little more critical. But dude likes to play with different blocks, as you can tell.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. When I'm looking on the grand scale of this is maybe not the best, but it might be worth it at the price point.
The flowers were, yes.
The flowers were. We've had others that were more expensive that were worse.
True. Yeah, mini-so. I will curse at Miniso till I'm blue in the face.
In the case of their block sets, that is.
Yeah.
We don't dislike their other stuff, I don't think.
No, I'm hesitant at times.
Hesitant, but
because I've seen what other things get labeled as mini-so.
Ah, yes, true.
And I'm just going, okay, what is this? Their stuff, what is bootleg?
Ah, true, yeah.
I get paranoid in that regard.
Yeah. So, this is how we're looking so far on these pieces here.
Is that actually off by one? Or half a one?
I don't know. Why do you say so?
No, it isn't. No, wait, it was.
It was?
Yeah,
What was off by half a one?
So this, you ended up putting the studs on these three here. So it was ever so slightly off center.
Uh-huh.
If you just shift it so they line up with the brick itself, they line up better with the rest of the cone. Was a very easy difference.
Okay, yeah. I can see that.
The fun of, they gave you 3 studs for a 4
Yeah.
stud brick. You can accidentally
Put
shift
things
it
in the wrong
by a
position.
half a brick.
Yeah. All right. I think this is where I'm supposed to use these, like... What was it that we determined this was, like, 1.5?
Hold on, real quick. Just, because I can take this apart real quick. Yeah, this is a 1.5 brick height.
Yeah.
Because this is 2, which is taller.
Yes. But it's also...
And why I use for hook pieces.
Mm-hmm.
And this is 1. And as you can see, this is then taller.
Yes.
So yeah, brick and a half.
The 1.5 pieces go on to here.
So pieces you do not want to easily mix in with Lego if you're trying to be careful, because that will mess up all kinds of math.
I feel like I've messed something else up, though, looking at the position of things. Yeah, I did mess something up. Hold up. So, you see how this is blank? It's not supposed to be.
Oh.
Do that before,
Well, then you definitely can't have that off alignment now.
Yeah.
Okay. That was a minor oopsie.
I realized it when I went to go to place this block here, going, that's going to get in the way. Hold up.
Live and learn.
Yeah.
We're
Indeed.
tricking ourselves with this treat. How
Yes.
dare we?
And let's see, where do you... Okay, I see how this is, I think, meant to go. That's a little tight, but...
Overhanging just a bit.
Yeah, it's just the placement is interesting. It might end up being a little
Now
fiddly.
I see why they did the brick and a half.
Yeah, to make it just reach.
Uh-huh. So yeah,
And
that
there
one you
is-
could not easily recreate. Other than the cone would be hard to recreate.
Yeah. Okay. That is supposed to have a slight overhang, I think.
And forgive me as seasonal allergies.
Yes, dude's been stricken by seasonal allergies
The
pretty hard this
fall
autumn.
came in with a
vengeance.
to me. But hey, I can talk and I'm just having some minor coughs.
Yes. This is an interesting little, almost teardrop shape.
Yeah, it's rounded and then it raises to a point.
Yes. And I think that goes in here. Ah, how dare.
You may want to take that piece off and then put that
Yeah,
on.
that I was hoping that it would actually provide me some guidance there. Sometimes I use that type of edge to help align this.
Yeah.
So it's less painful to get into position later. But that one makes sense right there. I think that's how they want me to do that. And then that slips in there. And we have there's the piece I need. This one.
There you go.
And kind of a crescent piece, which I think is this one. Goes in over here, if I'm not mistaken. I do think it's supposed to be the
Up in that scenario.
The curved up in this case. If dude wants to take a double check on this, just because now I'm paranoid about
it's facing
misplacement.
Up.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean about in general, but
yeah, it's clearly facing up in that scenario. Yeah, yeah, you're fine.
Sometimes when Kami messes up, she becomes very paranoid about. Hold up, am I doing everything wrong at this point? Let's see. I do need to spin this around so it faces me like this. There we are. Okay, we have this piece. And where's there a... Oh, thank you. Because I needed the clear piece right here.
Dude sorted that piece. That's why I knew where it was.
And there's a pink slanted piece that goes right here.
Interesting.
And wedges into this corner. Next to which we have... Am I looking at the correct pieces? I'm not sure I am. This looks much larger than the one that I should have for this.
Want to show me real quick?
Maybe I got these mixed up. Or...
Possible. Here, let me look real quick. Then I can quickly resolve. Okay, yeah. So this one was indeed
the larger one, and then this needs to be the smaller.
Yes. So there
crescent-ish piece. Ah, well that took talent. That it's so top heavy that it flipped itself correctly, I guess.
Yes.
If that makes sense. So sometimes you figure these things out as you go along because yeah, they give a warning about what at the top about those, but it's not exactly easy to tell in that step.
Not always, no.
Regardless.
Again, the fun of the smaller one-sheet directions.
Yeah. So, this should just... Oh, come on. Click in. Right over here. Double check, make sure I'm not missing any important pieces before this goes on top of all that I just assembled.
Yay!
Fingers crossed I can actually get the angle correct here. Which is a challenge, honestly. There we are.
Yep, there we are.
Then I have a little piece of pineapple, I assume? I mean, it would kind of go with the somewhat tropical sea salt type of vibe, I guess.
Or sponge cake, or...
It could be sponge cake. I would think it would be a slightly more pastel yellow, though.
Not sure.
My read, that's all. Here's the other piece, which... That's a little more question mark on what that is exactly.
Decor.
It's decor of some description.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to figure out what was that
supposed to be?
Funfetti. When in doubt, funfetti. There we go.
Now this is another interesting piece.
Yeah, this one is
very unfamiliar to me.
Talk about all. Normally you see stud to stud, not anti-stud to anti-stud. So that is different. Useful, but not something I've ever seen in other building sets per se. At least I haven't run into it.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean it doesn't exist elsewhere, it's just I haven't run into. And
then we have one of this connecting to what I like to call the binoculars piece.
Because they only have the slight stud on the side.
Yeah.
Just one that I normally see in Mega.
Yes. So a lot of these other companies take from a few different areas in the take after, I should say, not take as in steal.
Yeah.
Now, this looks very familiar to me from Keyplay.
Yeah. Although Lego does, I think, have similar.
I remember running across this a lot in some of the early Keyplay builds we've done.
Yeah, we have definitely run into that a lot.
I think we're supposed to be slightly off to the side here, based on the directions.
I want to say we've also seen similar in Builder with that of recent.
Yeah, that might be the case. Start to embellish. Based on the directions, I would have thought that would be more of a purple than a
blue,
deep blue, but
that's a very nice blue.
It's still a very nice blue. It's not a complaint, it's just going, that's not what I was expecting to find.
Now, something me and Kami were noting is one of our friends who streams over on Twitch, Ori, this set almost seems coded for him.
Yeah.
It's going, we have the ice cream, we have the sea reference, we have the stars and moon.
Yeah. Now, you remember the little binocular piece here? That's exactly where that goes.
Okay. But yeah, this set almost seems
tailor-made for him.
And
in some regards.
If nothing else, in the descriptions below we have linked to his Twitch channel.
Let's see.
Let's see here. However, when this goes up, Ori is still on vacation, so probably will not be streaming.
Probably not, but we're still going to be...
Till next week.
Yeah.
So, please go check him out.
Make it a pleasant surprise when he comes home.
Yes.
I think... Okay, that's how I have it. How they want me to put that.
The quote-unquote Unikitty tail.
Yes. And that goes... here?
Yep, that looks right.
And then we have another interesting swoosh piece here. That should go...
But it's sea salt,
back
so
here, yeah.
Now we have the waves.
Yes, we're starting to put in some wave shapes here. Let's see.
Which would probably be some type of gelatin based.
Yes.
Or agar. still technically a jelly.
Yeah, just how it's sourced is very
Since
different.
gelatin is one form and
Yeah.
agar is completely different.
Yeah.
One's plant-based.
Yes. I will say I haven't really been fully aware of things that have used agar in terms of what we've eaten before, like I'm sure there have been just things that didn't really call out, oh, it's agar or versus gelatin.
It's not something we normally worry about because we don't do a lot of things with gelatin even when our normal cooking.
Yes.
But it's common to be able to even obtain anymore. So it's very possible at one point we've had some, just didn't know.
Yeah. It is very possible.
As the world quote-unquote shrinks.
Yes. Oh yeah, these are definitely
Waves.
And then this latches on to kind of smooth out that curve a little bit.
Neat.
That should go right here, and yes, it is supposed to overhang, and I broke that.
Oh no. If only you could fix it.
So this is how we're looking so far. It's quite pretty. It's got a nice water effect here.
Of course, it could also just be ice malt sugar.
That is true. It could be. I was going to say it could also be hard candy, essentially.
Yeah. I know. Dude is trying to go, okay, how would you recreate this in reality?
Carefully.
Yes.
Carefully is the important part of this. I see. These are the seashell pieces. You need to fold them. Dude is assisting in that regard while I'm trying to place my other pieces here. It's very much appreciated.
Dude is trying to assist.
As I try to gather all of my remaining bits and bobs around here.
I got one. The other one I get, and then it's like, nah. It's like it's too springy.
There are a lot of small details on the front of this. Ice cream.
When in doubt, cheat.
That is not the correct way for that to face there, Kami.
So these did not want to... Well, this one didn't want to stay shut. This one did. So dude just did something simple. Craft plier, and I just used the flat edge here to press against that hinge. Just to take a little of the spring out, but not in any way crush it. As you can tell, there is... If I put my hand behind it, you can see there's a small little pinhole gap of the hinge.
A lot of little details going on here. I think I clicked that in properly. Hold on. Oop. Now it's definitely there, but that popped off, unfortunately. They told me to do this in a very particular order, and I didn't pay attention to it. I probably should have.
Also, Kami needs to stop second-guessing herself.
Let's see. Okay, so now that the shells are taken care of, thank you, dude.
Welcome.
I need to place that there. this one goes down here, if it'll let me. I see a problem. Something needs fixed. No. It does.
Okay.
This piece
Oh.
is facing the wrong way.
Oh. You had on the side and not facing down.
No, it's supposed to be facing that way.
Oh.
Now, let's see. There we are. It was a quick fix, thankfully.
Yes.
We still have a bit more to go.
Yes. Just showing off.
Understood, I'm just
That's
saying.
a very interesting aquatic
Yes.
ice cream.
I feel like if I've ever had sea salt ice cream, I've only had it once. I'd like to try it.
I don't... Yeah, we did have a sea salt ice cream bar once.
I think that was a while ago now, though,
yeah,
so we're probably
definitely.
going to want to retry it.
And
But-
it wasn't even like we had a true ice cream per se. It was an odd packaged bar, so...
Yes. Where do any of you guys go? What did I miss?
Can I see directions for a sec?
I feel like I missed some major things here.
And
Or are these all things that are involved in transformation or something?
So, real quick, I'm scanning specifically for this piece right here.
Uh-huh.
Because it is so unique.
Yeah.
It does not appear in directions. Interesting. So sorry for the delay. Now I'm looking for centering that is a pain.
Centering it is a pain. I'm just
I'm giving
going
you
in the
warning
meantime. There we are. This may or may not be the final product here, folks.
now. I want to say that is the final. I can't find this piece either.
We've had interesting moments sometimes where extra pieces of been chucked in for weight reasons, or
I'm hoping this is more of an issue of we'll be needing things for the next, but normally they go, oh, here are the extras you'll be using, at least when we've done that with like Q-Man or something. Because,
Yes.
yeah, that piece does not come up in directions, neither does this.
Neither does this.
Yeah.
These, I'm
This may
curious
have just
about
been an
these.
actual extra.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, let's see here. There's two here, one on the bottom of the cone. Yeah, that's an extra, so yay, we have extra pieces giving us heartburn. I don't know, but yeah, you made
If
it.
I may, I think it's done.
Yeah, it is done.
Because I sure am not seeing these pieces either.
Yes. So,
Yay!
question marks.
Yes. So this may be the other trick of this set is like, what on earth is going on here?
Yes. Anyway, so please go check out Ori,
Yes.
Starlight Siren on Twitch.
Starlit.
Starlit.
Yeah.
Dude says one thing. He knows he put the link correctly in the description at least.
Yes. I just wanted to be clear for anyone who is
Thank
trying
you.
to type it in because
Yeah.
yeah.
Use the description. Dude is good at screwing up simple things, including his own name.
Who are you again? No.
Jim. Anyway.
We'd like to thank you all for joining us today.
We hope you have a happy spooky month. Thank you for joining us, and please take care of yourselves.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Woo.
And I also forgot my own outro.
Yes.
Oops.